I'm gonna be honest, especially with a lot of shit that Fnaf has put out in recent memory, I didn't think that this was gonna be good. I truly didn't think it would. Plus, cough cough, security breach. But hey, I enjoyed it. But I would give it like a 6 or a 6.5 out of 10. I'm just going over stuff that I liked and some stuff I didn't like.
What in the actual fuck? Good evening.
The animatronics, the death scenes, and the shots are actually pretty good, and for a movie that has a 20 mil budget, it's actually shot really well. The animatronics are probably the best part of the movie, and that's probably what most of the budget was spent on, and the death scenes actually look pretty cool for a PG-13 horror movie. Vanessa is, well, Vanessa, I guess. At least she's not the white woman jump scare that she is in fucking Security Breach. Abby is alright, but I have this joke with my friend that she's basically Epitaph from JoJo just because she fucking knows that everything is going to happen, or at least knows what is going to happen. William, on the other hand, well, I do like him, and Matthew Lillard does do a great performance. I kind of feel like he deserves more screen time, and that's one thing I don't really like about this movie. Speaking of things, I wasn't too big on the whole fucking, the animatronics just being like, yo, let's turn Abby into one of us. Like, I wasn't really too big on that plotline. Like, 2 nights go by just, like, quickly, and they already think, let's turn her into one of us. Another thing is that Matthew Lillard, although he does a very good job as William Afton, he barely gets any fucking screen time throughout the movie, which I felt like was a bit dumb because he plays the fucking main villain of everything FNAF related, but hey, that's just me. Plus, like, what was he doing during that time period where Mike was just breezing through nights? Was he just, like, fucking watching some, like, American Pie or Night at the Museum and then Vanessa just tells him what's going on as he's watching? He's just like, She's like, oh, well, he survived, like, night 3, and then he's like, as he's watching, like, Ben Stiller run away from some, like, Egyptian guys. Someone is definitely drawing Matthew Lillard, William Afton watching Night at the Museum while Vanessa's just trying to talk to him. I guarantee you someone's gonna draw that. Some stuff felt very unnecessary, like the whole Aunt Jane plotline. It's like, oh, wow, this character's a dick. Oh, wait, never mind, they're a dead dick now. Like, you could just cut out the Aunt Jane plotline and the film probably would not change as a result. Plus, I feel like this movie could have easily been a little bit longer, especially since the third act feels a bit rushed. Like, this movie probably could have been, like, a little bit longer. I want to say, like, not really, like, 3 hours long. Obviously, no movie like FNAF should be, like, 3 hours fucking long. Like, it doesn't need to be as long as the Batman or the Snyder Cut. Just make it, like, I would say, like, 2 hours, 12 minutes tops, and I could probably get behind it. But hey, this movie was not a complete dumpster fire. I thought it was gonna be like, we are FNAF. Instead, there was none of that shit, really. There was a bit of campiness to this movie, but it wasn't like Spider-Man 3 levels of campiness. And since this movie is pretty much going to get a sequel, I hope that it actually does improve upon the first movie. If that happens, then, well, this trilogy could actually be pretty good.